We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. At the plate, Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
7 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Kevin Newman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Newman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Urquidy is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 10.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. Slider laid off for a ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. The 2-1 home.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Travis Shaw.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Colin.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bregman.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Pops this one up. Dyson moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Pause, now the pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Has a look, now the pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Here's the 0-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Go on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Gerard Dyson. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Aledmys Diaz.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. Swinging a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Diaz leads off second with nobody out. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. See you later. George Springer the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 to him now. And there's a base hit on the line. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw won't get him.
Next to the Astros, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 0-1 the count. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Grichuk is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Reynolds is on his way home. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game. Into the box, Colin Moran. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Standing in, J.T. Riddle, a base hit in his first trip. And this is low, ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Altuve from deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So here's Yuli Gurriel. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Grichuk is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Aledmus Diaz. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay, but he is in there.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to fight.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Left fielder looking up. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting.
Nick Birdie answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bouncer down the line. The 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone. Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Carlos Correa will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play. Waits on deck. Riddle gathers it in. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The center fielder.
In that,
Now back.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Left center, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Josh Reddick will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got two men in scoring position with only one gone in the inning. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the second run will score as well. To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard liner to center field, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. On to first, a double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Striding in once again, Colin Moran. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. At the plate, JT Riddle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding into the box, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80%.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the sixth.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Davidas Nevoroskis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. Here's Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Correa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as they extend their lead even further. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in now, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Lifted in the air out to right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Into the box, Brian Reynolds.
Center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Randall Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Second baseman.
4-1.
4-1, no strike.
Altuve.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin.
Stepping in now, Colin Moreno, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He doubled his last time through. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So coming to the plate, JT Riddle. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1-1 the count now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Designated hitter.
In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Newman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Into the box now, Alex Bregman, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, This is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Ready on 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready now, Michael Brantley. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Dyson, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner will score from second.
The first baseman, number 10, Julius.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top